Happy Friday! I'm so excited. It's my last day and then I get the week off. I'm going to relax, rest, recharge. I'm going to spend time with family and friends. I'm going to set goals and focus for what I need to do for the upcoming year. I'm ready and I hope you're getting ready too. So I was thinking, do I give a Friday fact? Do I just want to be done? And then some things came up in the news about Donovan Mitchell, of things that he said right before he played against the Cleveland Cavs. And they won against the Cleveland Cavs won. Now, you know that I'm in mixed company whenever I cheer for Utah or Cleveland. These are my hometown teams. I'm born, raised, and educated, and I want to focus on a few things that he said in his article. One, I read the comments after it was posted on social media. I always do. I'm curious to see where the sentiment is really lying, and maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. And no, it was verified. What he said and how he meant it, it came through in the comments. It really just showed that people don't fully get what he said. And he said what he said, and he was actually right. But he wasn't laying blast to the whole state of Utah. He did say that he had a good time while he was in Utah. There were things that he benefited from with his relationship with his other players. But, however, when he looked out in the stands, he didn't see a lot of people that looked like him. And no matter where you work, whether it's in the court or the courtroom, representation truly does matter. And so being in Cleveland, you see yourself. You see representation on the front row of that court. You see that people are there to cheer you on, that look like you, they understand what you're going through, and that makes a big difference. And of course, a lot of people wouldn't be able to relate to that. This is not him playing a victim story. He was asked a question and he answered it. And sometimes in the work that I do, I've spoken out how I need to take a step back, how I can be drained. The system that we have in place sometimes is not operating with everyone in mind. It took 2 years for a certain policy that I was working on to change and update into ways that needed to operate fully. We finally had to pass an ethnic studies bill just to say, yes, we want to learn about other cultures and people within our curriculum. And so, yes, it's okay to say, while living here, there were some things that were draining. It's not your perspective if you don't fully understand what he's saying. But he's not saying that he wants everyone to stop fighting for what needs to be spoken out for. If there's anything that's said that was incorrect, we need other people to step in and share the insight of that and say, no, that's not what you should say, or that's not how you should treat other people. He doesn't want people to just stop working for the greater good. We still need to work together. And he's not saying that he gave up all hope on all people in Utah. And it's just interesting, the reaction to what he said, and people from our own legislature making comments. And it's just the idea that some people think, well, his job is to just entertain. And that goes into so many nuances of how Black people are seen as just entertainers. And he's using his platform to speak out, to operate, and to do things that many are not courageous enough to do. And I give Donovan Mitchell an applause for that. And so before you think to say anything negative about his opinions, remember, people's perspectives do matter. And maybe you should take a pause, think about what he meant, reread the comments of what he said. It's good to be represented. It's good to show up at your job and see people that look like you cheering you on. And it's great to see that there's going to be other people around you to support you on the hard times. It's not going to be perfect in Cleveland. He didn't say it would. But while he was living here in Utah, there were some things that drained him, and that's okay. I know, I get it. And so let's be more compassionate as we go into this holiday season and give each other grace and love and empathy. Those are just some Friday facts. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful holiday, Hanukkah, Christmas, and a joyous Kwanzaa.